Hi guys, another episode of the love story. This must be part 5, I think. I've moved the hammock round there's sun, it's too hot. And I've got a Thai couple in the resort. Girl's in a bikini and her boyfriend, who's a good friend of ours, he's fully dressed and he's stood by the pool and she's grabbed him and pulled him in the pool fully dressed. Hope his mobile phone is waterproof. And somewhere there is Sam probably playing with caves behind me. Where do we leave it? Oh, so Joyce just had the baby, little boy, and she in the end had to keep it because the couple who paid her for the kid broke up. Errol's happy, but this now ties Joy to the baby and the house. She's got a newborn baby. Okay, her friend's running her shop. She's managing that and it is making her money. Not a lot, but it's making money. She didn't think about it very well because she was on benefits, and as soon as she started that shop, she had to stop benefits. Oh, look at this. Got a white rooster. Tigger is eating breakfast and that rooster wants Tigger's breakfast. And Tigger and that rooster don't get on. The fact they don't get on, that rooster has got sharp claws and it scares the cats. Now the rooster's pushing Tigger out. Are they going to have a fight? Whoop. Are they going to have a fight? I should stop this, shouldn't I? No, Tigger's given up. Now the rooster's going to have the food. Oh dear, Tig. That white rooster, I didn't even eat it. Lots of ants I can see. God dear. One of Sam's roosters. Damn thing. Annoying. Right, where was I? I'm back here. Yeah, so she... How are you going to annoy me, are you, Tigger? Okay. So she had to give up her benefits because she's got the shop. Get off my tea, you little bugger. And she's earning from the shop. She's now got to look after the baby. Now this is not great. Not great at all. The shop makes a bit of money, but she'd probably get more if she was on benefits now having a baby. And she started doing the numbers. And she figured out that is the way. She get X amount of pounds a week for the baby, X amount for her. And she started looking into this. Ah, you little... Stuck his claws in my foot. That hurt. Ow. She realised that she's going to get more money. She's only a few months into this shop. Anyway, she decides, well, I'm going to have a chat with the girl that's running the shop for her. If I can get her to take on the shop and get my name off it, in exchange for a percentage of what she sells, then I'm going to win. She went to the shop, baby in tow, via the Tribe First cafe to show off the baby, and they're like, well, how come you've still got the baby? And she told them what happened, and they sort of, didn't have a contract. That'll teach you. I went to the shop to see the girl and told her what the score was, and the girl said, actually, I'm bored in the shop, I don't want it. So Joy basically said, okay, well, let's close it. Got 2 more weeks of this month. Let's give notice, close it down. I'll take my retro clothes, or do you want to buy them? Because I'm not going to sell them online. And the girl said, yeah, I will buy them because I can sell them. It saves me buying more stock. So they agreed, cost plus a few percent. They did the deal. She told the landlord or landlady, they closed the shop down. And she hadn't lost any money on the shop, Joy. She had made a little bit, but it's a venture that wasn't going to make her rich. closes it down. She's back home, she's got a baby, she's now got the benefits, not working, baby, allowance, and then she soon found out that she could still work and get other allowances for things like babysitters and stuff, or childcare, and get benefits towards all of that if she got a job. She didn't want to stay at home with a kid. This was just going to completely tie her down. So over the next few months, she looked into these different childcare places you could get the baby looked after. Errol did a bit when he wasn't on shift, but it was becoming a pain for her. Last thing she wanted was kids. I'm sure if someone had come along and offered money, she'd have sold the kid, but she was tied. She was quite a good mum, and so she got a local woman who would take care of the baby, like a nursery place, and she paid so much money, the government would pretty much pay it, and she still get money. But if she went back to work and got a proper job or did some business, she could earn more money and it would easily cover it all. So that's what was in her mind. Errol was happy having a child. All her Thai friends were sort of laughing at her a bit because she'd got stuck with this kid and behaving themselves. She'd got stuck with this kid, so she sort of lost face a bit there. That business had gone wrong with the shop. That business with the baby had gone wrong. She wasn't doing very well, considering she's such an evil person. But money wasn't enough. She wanted more money. She landed a job as a cleaner. Let's just say at an institute, the same place Mem was working. She only lasted there 12 weeks. It was too much hard work, but she was the same place Jib was working, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was Jib who got the job for her. But it wasn't, she just didn't like it. She couldn't do it with all the everything that was going on with the kids and stuff. She thought, this is no good. I came to England to make lots of money, not make a few pennies here and there. White chickies jumped on one of our chairs. I don't know why. She gave her job up. Well, she got herself sacked so she could get straight back on benefits. At this point, she is now a year and a half in, heading towards the end of the settlement visa. She concentrates on that and starts doing all the paperwork and everything. Within the UK, she could apply for the next visa, which was called a remain right of abode, remain to stay. I can't remember which one it was, but it would be another 2-year visa that she didn't have to leave the country, and at the end of that 2 years, that's when she could apply for citizenship. Once she gets that right of abode visa, it doesn't matter if she stays married or not. Bear that in mind. So if she's got all this paperwork together, she's putting it all through, and you can apply a few months early, because it takes a few months. Errol's all happy. I think they wait another 2 months, and then they went to a local, it's a big city, 100 kilometers away, put all the papers in, and it's one of those ones you put in and you go for interviews and they'll issue it there and then. It was a few months early, but they granted it, and she went with Errol and she got it. So she's now 2 years in the UK. She's now got the new visa, right to remain. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, she's got it. This, when she started reading more and more and more into this and talking to the tribe girls in the bigger cafe, she realized that she is now pretty much home and dry. There's not a lot can happen. If she wanted to break up with her guy, she could be single, she could do anything she wants, but she can't really leave the country much, only so many days a year. but then she'd have to get visas for those countries if she went anywhere apart from Thailand. She didn't want to head to Thailand, but all these tribe girls, they're off every few weeks away. And I'm sure you've watched the Jib stories. She started looking at Errol. She started looking at Errol's money. And she started to realise that if she could get rid of Errol, she could maybe take his money. She started on this path, investigating, looking at it, being nice to him. Their house was not a bad house, and she's got a child. She's found out if they break up, the government would give her her own apartment, condo, maybe a house, because she's got a child, and she'd be a single mother. She starts looking into this. And she's looking at his house. They'd been married 2 years. She starts looking into what she can get if they weren't married. What's the systems in the UK for divorce, etc. And she starts realising that she might actually be able to get a load of it, of his money. She then realises this is just so much more money than she's going to get just working. Here she is, sat at home with this baby, getting paid for doing nothing. She starts thinking about the online again, that other girl. She could buy and sell that stuff online, make even more money, and it wouldn't really be showing up anywhere as long as it didn't go into her bank accounts. How she'd get paid. She could start, well, she investigated. She started thinking about, and she found out PayPal and send the money to Thailand bank, and oh, she was well into it. Then she starts to look at her jewellery that she brought back from Thailand, looking at it, looking at counterfeit products. She went through all this stuff. She started figuring out, and back then, this is what, 17, 18 years ago, the likes of eBay and all this, it was easy for people to do this sort of thing, to sell anything and get away with it if it was good or bad. She suddenly sprung into, she was like, this is the point, she's in the starting blocks, ready to start her illustrious, evil career. She hadn't given up on the baby idea, because that was good money. She'd got half that money up front. And that tribe had said if she'd have had a contract, the people pull out, they'd have to pay the rest of the money. And she started to think, if I have a second child, and if I kept it, I get more benefits. And then if I broke up, I'd get a bigger house. And it's the case in the UK. If you've got loads of kids and you're a single mum, you get given what they call a council house. And she's starting to think, well, if I take another risk with a child and it doesn't work, I'm still going to win there. It's win-win. And she's looking at Errol's money. She's looking at the divorce, what could happen. And she starts thinking, I really, rather than getting, let's say he's worth $500,000 with his house and his savings and money's left, I'd only get 250. Now if I can empty his account and get him to buy me lots of stuff before a divorce, then I'm actually going to win on what he buys me. So she's thinking online business, she's thinking Errol's money, she's thinking divorce, she's thinking having another baby. She's still obviously got the passport 2 years ahead to think about. And she'd only been married, what, 2.5 years? She's been in the UK 2 years. She's still about 25 years old. A 25-year-old Thai girl looking at every angle possible to make money. Every angle. The first thing she starts thinking about and starts checking their house. It's worth about $300,000. And she's seen these other girls' houses, they build more rooms onto the house, or they change this, and the price goes up. But she's starting to look, her friend's husband, the one that doesn't like her, the richer one, does that sort of work. If she spends some of Errol's money on the house, makes it bigger, will it increase the value? And she starts looking at this. She's now looking at the building game. Oh. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm absolutely sweating. I will see you on the next episode. Take care. Have a great week. Don't know what they're doing in the pool. Still fully dressed, he is. See ya. Bye bye.